Section 4, Dynamic Actions. This section will cover arguably the best improvement to Ajax in version 4, Dynamic Actions. These will allow you to declaratively deploy browser-based interactions in your application with only a fundamental awareness of JavaScript. Videos will include getting and updating data from the database without submitting a page, disabling fields on item selection, refreshing a report just like you'd see in Google search, and adding browser-based item-level validation. But first we'll look at getting data from the database without submitting a page. A very common question is asked: how do we do form style validation in the browser? The answer is dynamic actions. So what we're going to do is go to the home page and create some items where we can type in a product ID and it will fetch us a description. So first we need to create a new region on the page as a placeholder for our new items. I'll call it DA for dynamic actions. Now I just need an empty region. So now we can create our items. And what we can do is create multiple items using a tabular form. Because we're going to create two items, it's a little bit quicker. So we've got a product ID, product name, and the ID, we can't choose a number here, but it's okay. And we'll put it on our dynamic actions region. So create those two items, and there they are. Then we'll create a dynamic action that allows us to run some PL/SQL. So down the bottom we can create a new dynamic action, and we'll call this fetch product. And step through the wizard, and we want to do this on change of an item, and the item will be our product ID. So basically when the user submits or enters a product ID, it will fetch the name. So we want to execute some PL/SQL, and we're fetching into page 1 product name. And the key part of this is the page items to submit and to return. And this tells the database what the values in the browser is, and once this PL/SQL does its work, it will then update the browser with the product name coming from this PL/SQL. When we have an error, in this case here I've missed the semicolon, and we'll continue through the wizard and create our dynamic action. Now we can run the page and see the dynamic action in action. If we took a product ID of 40 and press tab, it's registered the change, it's run our dynamic action and fetched that record from the database. If we clear out the ID, we get no data found because we haven't caught that exception for that select into implicit cursor. But that's something I can leave with you. So this was achieved using a dynamic action, providing the potential for PL/SQL interaction with the database from the browser without submitting the page. Next we'll see how we can update the database without submitting a page.